Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 14 of WCW 1992. This is Swarls. Sorry we missed you on Thursday for AEW draft. Nick couldn't make it, so we had to cancel that. But we're here back with more WCW 92. It is almost time for Beach Blast. We got the go-homes and the pay-per-view this week. We are 9 days away. One thing I saw someone say in the YouTube comments that I'm immediately going to check is I probably have Teddy Long set to be Mike Awesome's manager. No, haha, I never assigned him a manager. Joke's on them. Alright, well now it's Paul Lee. Alright, well we had to do that either way. During the real Beach last night too, I was only like 7 months old. I would have been... Not yet 3, so I would have been 2. So I would have been a young little lad. Just a wee little guy. Alright, let's see what we did last time. We had the legendary 3 main events episode of the stream. Can't believe that wasn't a hot seller for the YouTube views. Can't believe advertising a YouTube video as we were booking 3 main events. Didn't do better, yeah. It was like, I don't know how many of you guys upload content to YouTube, but it always shows you, like, here's how your last 10 videos did, or whatever. That one's, like, 8th. It's not great. Anyway. We did some main event stuff. What was really going on here? Oh, we did Sting and Brian Pillman. Right. Then we had Piper beat him up. That's obviously our main event. Cactus and Rick Steiner. We've got that tag match going. Ron Simmons is now the special guest ref. Chat, you guys let me know about this. Someone on YouTube's in the comments said if the person isn't checked as a referee, it shouldn't hurt against the match, and we can use them as a special guest ref without having to do shenanigans like I was going to do. And I can't imagine Ron Simmons is said to be a referee. He's not. Is that true? Is the person on YouTube right? I don't know. Because I was planning to just cheese it. But if I don't have to cheese it, let me know. But yeah, the Beach Blast card is more or less set. We'll bring that over here. We're doing Sting and Piper for the WCW title. We're doing Vader and Bam Bam for the US title with special guest referee Ron Simmons. Is he a good guy or is he a bad guy? Gonna have to find out. We're doing Steiners versus Cactus and Abdullah the Butcher for the tag titles. I think the real main event of the show, although Sting and Piper is a pretty big match, but the biggest match, the one we've built the most, is Dustin Rhodes and Ricky Steamboat in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I think we might be inventing the ladder match when Eddie Guerrero takes on Jushin Thunder Liger, and then we have Regal and Dan Severn for the TV title. But that's only 6 matches, so we definitely have room for more stuff. Which will probably be, like, the band doing some shit. Like a battle royal or something. Sean Waltman and Koji Kanemoto are enemies now. Alright? Don't really plan on booking Koji Kanemoto anytime soon, but now I won't. Thanks, game. House show in the Mid-South. Almost 2,000 people. That's good. Tessie Sugo. Can't say I've heard of a lot of Japanese girls named Tessie. That's a unique one. Regal vs. Severn actually sounds really fun. Well, we did it at the fucking last pay-per-view, and it was good, so... Or was that a Clash? One of them. One of our last big shows, we did it, and it was really good, so we're just running it back. Mike Awesome can work a new game area. Great. Vinny Vegas's contract is ending. He does have the star quality. He does have the sex appeal. What's his charisma looking like? Charisma's not great. I knew Skiff would say no on Kevin Nash. I don't know. I'm torn. Although maybe we gotta send him over to WWF and see if he could fucking, you know, Vince pushes him again and it almost kills the company. We gotta send him over as a sleeper agent to kill the WWF. What does he want? 11 grand a month. So that's 6 figures a year for fucking Kevin Nash, who we're not doing anything with and isn't good. Alright, listen. Here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to make a decision right now. We're going to give Kevin Nash, like, a show me match. Probably a main event. We're going to put Kevin Nash out there with one of our guys, maybe like a Barry Windham or something. 10 minutes, show me what you got. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to decide yet. Mike Awesome really getting out there. Alright. Saturday Night was shown. Alright, main event was aired. Less people watched that. I am going to turn this music down in my ears. Just a smidge. George Burgess. He's a Barbadian wrestler. I don't get a lot of those. Randy Anderson contract ending. He's the ref, right? Yeah. Is he a good ref? I mean, my gut instinct is just, hey, let's just resign him. But oh yes, he's an excellent referee. Okay. Seems like a lot of money, but he's a very good ref, so we're gonna give him. House show Mid-South again. All right, hitting that hard. Oh, Dick Slinger's fully fit. Thank God. Nash was one of my first faves. That you've really you've really changed your taste a lot since then, Skiff. I mean, listen, my first favorite wrestler was probably Hulk Hogan. Everyone's got to get in somewhere. You know? No one goes like, oh yeah, my first favorite wrestler was fucking Fit Finley or something. Like, that'd be crazy. Someone's gonna comment on the YouTube video and be like, my first favorite wrestler was Fit Finley. Guaranteed. Alright, Saturday night. It's a go-home show. Jimmy Jet. Jimmy Jet, what'd you do? Just being a good dude. Just being a good brother. This is Wrestler's Court. Moaning about stuff all the time, bumming everyone else out. Doesn't like being in a tag team called the Italians. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have called yourself the Italian Stallion then. That's kind of your fault. Small positive. Okay, great. All right. I don't want to put Piper in the ring until Beach Blast, so I think we just have to give them an angle. The big go home talkie angle. So I think we had Piper lay him out last week. So I think we probably opened the show with Sting like marching down to the ring and going like, Piper, you get out here. I don't want to wait until Beach Blast. And then Piper's going to come out. Piper's going to tell him, it was that easy for me to lay out last week. It'll be just that easy at Beach Blast, etc., etc. And they're going to get into a big fight, and we're going to like send all the officials and the refs out and stuff to separate them. Sting storms out. Promo battle with Piper. Officials. You know what? Refs is easier to type. refs. Pull them apart. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do? We have Vader and Bam Bam. We can throw them. Oh. This is a sick match. We gotta just go. Again, I can't believe 6-man tag is not one of the default matches. We're gonna go Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, and of course their good friend Bam Bam Bigelow, taking on the team of Cactus Jack, Abdullah the Butcher, and Big Van Vader. Piper should hit him with a peach and call it Peach Blast. Alright, okay. It's a great pitch. Great pitch, Skiff. Can we do a wild brawl in this? Because all these guys should be really good at brawling, actually. Yeah, 73-91. Maybe instead of going a long match. I mean, Abby's not great at brawling, but it's the thing he's best at. I'm assuming Bam Bam and the Steiners are all also really good at it. Steiners are only okay at brawling, which seems fucked up. But yeah, I'm actually going to change it. I'm going to give these guys 12 minutes. I'm going to tell them to go crazy. And you know what? They're probably going to go too crazy. We're probably going to go to a draw. This match is just going to get thrown out. Draw. Double DQ, double count out. Which one do we want to do? Let's say double count out. Just everyone's outside the ring fighting. That'd be like a double count out. That's what we'll do. All right. All right. Again, I'm really enjoying these segments where I try to explain to people what a fucking ladder match is. So Eddie Guerrero is going to be cutting a promo from on top of a ladder. And he's going to be like, "Oh, Liger, you idiot, you fell right into my trap. You accepted the ladder match. You don't even know what it is. This is my match that I invented. You're in a different world." And then Jushin Liger is going to come out, and he is going to, like, tip the ladder over with Eddie on top of it, and he's going to take a crazy bump. And then, you know, Tony and Don are going to be like, "Whoa, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Imagine what they're going to do at Beach Blast." Holy shit, Eddie fell off a ladder. Alright, let's do... just do a good old promo here. Rick Rude. Tully is here. He can talk. Steve Austin. Of course, their new friend, Mike Awesome. And Paulie. We're gonna cut a promo on Beautiful Bobby. Arn. And Larry Z. Basically, there is just, you know, it's the Go Home Show promo. We're sick of this. We're gonna settle things once and for all. Our new guy, Mike Awesome, is gonna show you how it's done, etc., etc. So when is TLC coming? Well, first we have to have a tables match, and then of course we have to have the legendary chairs match. Dangerous Alliance Go Home promo. This is going to be a crazy main event. We're going to do Ricky Steamboat teaming with his good buddy, Dan Severn, to take on Dustin Rhodes and Steven Regal. 16. We're going to go storytelling. I am going to give Steamboat the victory on Dustin with interference from Dusty, although it's going to be less like interference and more like Dustin was about to cheat and then Dusty stopped him. That kind of thing. Because we're telling a story, bro. Oh. Dustin Rhodes won't lose to Ricky Steamboat? Hold on. 73, 72, 70, 70. Holy shit, he's more over than Steamboat. Whew, okay. I mean, he still should be willing to lose to him, but... Alright, Alright, I'm still gonna have Dusty... Alright, new finish. Dusty stops Dustin from cheating, and then he, like, argues with... Dusty and Dustin argue, so then... Which leaves good old Steve Regal, 2-on-1, which is going to cause him to eat the pin. That's the news story. Is he cool with that? Yes. All right, great. Damn, fucking big head Dustin Rhodes over here. All right, let's do the flip side of the Dangerous Alliance promo. Let's do the good guys. So, of course, Beautiful Bobby will just stand there as Arn and Tully. But yeah, we're really just gonna lay it on thick that, like, this is the go home. This is probably the blow off to this feud. No, because I'm gonna do Sting versus Team Dustin in the War Games match. So yeah, this is probably the blow off, because I was thinking about holding this until War Games, but we will have other War Games. Why do I have Tully here? That should be Larry-Z. Mike Awesome, Rick Rude, Steve Austin. And you guys are all off screen. We're just gonna call this Good Alliance Go Home promo. Let's do... Will that affect the pay-per-view? Ricky versus Dustin? Will what affect what? Let's do... Bro, 2 War Games at the same time, bro. Now we're cooking. I'm going to let Steamboat and Dan Severn... And let's put Dusty out there, too, since he gets involved. These guys are just going to cut a big promo, hyping the main events, and, of course, also hyping the pay-per-view. Dusty, Steamboat, Severn, hype, main event, and pay-per-view. I selected the same worker twice. Oh, Dan. You shouldn't be Dan Severn. You should be Steve Regal. Beautiful. Alright. So far we have a lot of talking, so I definitely need to just throw some matches out here. We have all the band, of course. Barry Windham's just chilling. Let's exclude, they're already booked. Pillman is not doing anything this pay-per-view, which is a shame. So why don't we throw him and Waltman out here in a match? 2v2. Brian Pillman and Sean Waltman will take on a face tag team. Oh, I don't want to just keep jobbing Johnny B. Bad, but like he's good at it, you know what I mean? Well, these guys are over, so let's put him out there with like Ultimo. Who do I want to see Ultimo team with? Ultimo and Z-Man. 10 minutes. Brian Pillman can win. No, Skip. Van Hammer's in the band. You can't just team him with Ultimo for no reason. That would be crazy. And we're at 58. So we pretty much have to do another match, which I'm fine with. Is there anything else? No, I pretty much have everything. Alright, so we can just book a match. I mean, I guess we could just do that Barry Windham Vinny Vegas match that I said we were gonna do. Let's just see what happens, man. I don't want to tell them to steal the show. Let's call it an open match. Let's do that. Give me what you got, Vinny Vegas. All right. We are going to open with the Sting promo. Then I think we could do Barry Windham and Vinny Vegas. That's fine. Dusty promo I think is good there. Pillman, Waltman. Yep. Good alliance. Holy shit, Eddie fell off a ladder. 3v3. Dangerous alliance, go home. And then the tag. I think that's a good show. Feels like we have less segments this week than normal, but we booked a lot of long stuff, I guess. I think this is a really good show. I think it's going to be like an 82. Yeah, 94 off the bat. Great start. Commentators couldn't keep up, but they should have been talking. Shut up. Shut up and let Sting and Roddy do it, man. The band de Japón. 67, although that was all Barry Windham, brother. Vinny Vegas pulling out a 44. I don't know. Do we have to give 6 figures to a guy that gets a 44? I think we can let Vinny Vegas go, man. I know I'm like repeating the mistakes of WCW that they really made, but like I don't know. Like I said, he's gonna go to WWF and kill their fucking business, so we gotta send him. It's the long game. We gotta send him over there to tank it and then take him back. Start the NWO. It's the only way. 83 here. Severn really tanked this. That's actually wild. Because usually these two get like a 97. So Dan Severn took this down like 20 points. Probably should have just had him stand there. But what are you going to do? 83 still fine. Uh, 70 on this match. Yeah, Brian Pillman is cooking, man. Brian Pillman is cooking. I mean, Wellman did pretty well, too. I mean, Ultimo got a 53, and he's not over, so, I mean, that's pretty good, too. Uh, 77 for this, okay. These guys usually go in the 80s, that's a little surprising. Probably because I had him talk about Mike Awesome. 66 for Eddie falling off a ladder. Disagree, that would have gotten 100 in 1992. People would have fucking shit their pants with excitement. At a ladder bump, it would have been the craziest thing they would have ever fucking seen. But alright, sure, a 66. 76 on this Wild Brawl. Abby got a 37. He was off his game. I guess he could have done better. You forgot to book the crazy bump. That is true. I did not book a crazy bump. I'm not booking a I'm I'm not booking a crazy bump right before the pay-per-view, man. I've learned my lesson on those. Oh, Abby almost hurt Scott Steiner. Oh no. Oh, Vader got a 91. Oh, he did. Oh boy. All right. 87. Yeah, these guys always crush it. And now Mike Awesome can stand there and look menacing, so that's cool. 82 in the main event. Right call there. Ricky Steamboat did great. Nick! Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. 35 months. That's a long time. It's a long time. Finish show 84, even better than I thought it was gonna be. Great go home show. The people are pumped for Beach Blast 92. Look how pumped Bob Backlund is. Look at him. Okay, what do we got here? Cactus Jack thinks I should push Ultimo Dragon. Okay, look, I'm working on it. Arn Anderson thinks Mike Awesome is clumsy and he would cut him before he hurt someone. Well, great news, Arn. You're wrestling him in a street fight on Sunday. Good luck, Chief. Dustin Rhodes thinks beautiful Bobby should get cut. Bro, we have created a monster with Dustin Rhodes. Won't put over Steamboat. Thinks we should cut Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton thinks we should cut him. Crazy. Right in the main event. Beach Blast sounds like an MTV special. Well, it eventually becomes the very slightly differently named Bash at the Beach. Although I think I actually like Beach Blast better because they already have American Bash. How many bashes do y'all need? Oh, he thinks Steven Regal has a bright future and he'd be willing to put him over. We might do that right here, right now, because Big Billy Regal's got that title match on the pay-per-view. Once again, we will actually take a look at promises. Oh, yeah, Sting said he put over Steve Austin. That runs out soon. We got to do that, like, after the pay-per-view, I guess. Rick Rude really wants to put over Cactus Jack. And Steamboat wants to put over Cactus Jack. All right, let's do Barry Windham and Steve Regal right here, right now. Because these are usually just these main events I book the same day as a pay-per-view, or these are usually just like weird. I don't think people. I think the show airs at like the same time as the pay-per-view. I think this was like. So yeah, these are always just like weird sitting duck shows. So you might as well just use it to put some overness on good old Steve Regal. Angle. Tracy Smothers. Steve Armstrong. Mike Barton. Now again, I think this airs like as the pay-per-view. Like I think this is at 6. Like I don't know, but either way, I am gonna do one thing here because we will have time to kill in the pay-per-view. So Tracy Smothers is gonna be the only one who gets to talk, and basically, he's gonna challenge the band. Band, you send your 3 best guys. We'll take you on at Beach Blast, that kind of thing. So PN, let's see, his best 3 guys would probably be PN News, And Chris Jericho. And then probably Van Hammer would be the more over guy. But Norman and Too Cold would be better workers. Let's go Van Hammer. This is like 3 minutes. Young Pistols want the band at Beach Blast. Not gonna script Tracy. You know what? If we're not gonna script him, let's let him cook. 6 minutes. Go nuts. You know what? Speaking of, I forget who sent me that one. I was like, push Ultimo Dragon. But yeah, let's do it. Michael Hayes. What's up, bro? Is he still recognized? Oh, he is. He might not be after this one. 10 minutes. Open. Your winner of the match, Ultimo Dragon. Oh, Michael Hayes is the... alright. Oh, Michael Hayes is furious? Oh, that's too bad. Alright, let's do an angle. Actually, let's... Who's someone I feel like we maybe haven't heard from in a while, like promo-wise, that maybe we should hear from? Maybe like a Nikita Koloff. Don't really have a lot going on right now with Nikita Koloff. Or like the rest. What's DDP's charisma? His charisma and microphone are very high. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. That's why he can't age in his own match, correct. He would not agree to that. We're gonna have Vinny Vegas. Because we've decided we're letting Vinny Vegas go at this point. Is Vinny Vegas recognizable? I doubt he is, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, unimportant. Vinny Vegas. He's trying to be bad, recognize... PN News. PN News could use the bump. PN News could use the bump. Alright, PN News and Vinny Vegas, which is a putrid match, by the way. This is just... whew, stinky. We're going to give this, like, 6 minutes. PN News is going to win. And then we're going to do an angle afterwards with DDP and the Diamond Stud, where they go, Vinny Vegas, you loser! You stink! Get out of here, Vinny Vegas! You know what? I really want to check DDP. So I'm going to give DDP 6 minutes unscripted and see what happens. DDP tells Vinny Vegas to hit the bricks. Don't know how he's going to stretch that into 6 minutes. Good luck. We got like 10 more minutes. We are very wrestling heavy, so we could do a couple promos and call it. 6 minutes of shit talking Nash. Yeah, man, listen. You do what you gotta do sometimes. We're really embracing like the B show factor of main event this week. Sometimes I give main event some stuff, and then other weeks I do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I said with Nikita Koloff. Just send him out there and be like, "Hey, it's me, Nikita Koloff. You guys remember me, right?" You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll have him talk about the Steamboat and Dustin match. Since we've booked him as Steamboat's friend and Dustin's rival, so we'll have him out there going, "Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a great match. You know, Steamboat's he's a different level than Rhodes has ever seen." And I've promised not to get involved. We'll see about Dustin Rhodes, that little creep, that kind of stuff. Nikita Koloff hypes Rhodes Steamboat talks about his future. Did I script him? I should script him. Yeah, I did. Okay, great. We got 5 more minutes. We could also, you know what? Maybe Nikita Koloff can cut that promo after he squashes a guy. In ring, let's do that. Let's do in ring. So let's oh, this is the wrong. Oh no, this is the right one. Let's send like Tony Schiavone out there to just stand there. You don't have to like do anything. Just hold the mic. And then we will have Nikita Koloff beat, oh, I don't know. We don't really ever do anything with Chris Candido, and he could probably bump like crazy for Koloff. So let's do 6 minutes, Nikita Koloff, Chris Candido. Better yet, see if Simon is available. I don't know about that. What do we open with? Probably Nikita Koloff and Chris Candido. That's as good as anything. Ultimo versus Michael Hayes, Young Pistols, Steven Regal. I mean, Steven Regal and Barry Windham is at least like a match, but oof. I'm going to guess like a 62 on this show. It's not good. Hey, look, a 62. I'll take a 62 on Koloff beating up Chris Candido. That's fine. 65 talking. Yeah, that checks out. He's not a big talker. But hey, he's real excited for that 2 out of 3 falls match. Aren't we all? 46. Yeah, like I said, this is not a good match. PNU's better than Vinny Vegas. We are making the right call. Let history show that we are correct to keep PNU's and cut Vinny Vegas. Ooh, 45. Oh, he couldn't go off script. That sucks. Alright, we'll have to try DDP again with the script. Ultimo Michael Hayes got a 42. Pretty sure Michael Hayes just tanked the match. How many negatives did Michael Hayes get? Not as many as I thought. 37. Tracy Smothers was very poor when trying to improvise dialogue. That's bullshit, brother. How dare you try to, this damn computer trying to tell me that Tracy Smothers can't improvise a goddamn promo. Son of a 50, ooh, 57. This wasn't great either. I thought this would be better. 57. Hey, it's the B show. Okay, watch Beach Blast. All right, thanks everybody. Tune in on Sunday. If this damn computer said Tracy sucks, if I see another damn computer say Tracy sucks, I'm gonna lose my mind. Randy Anderson is still a ref. That's good. Ultimo is hurt. I don't know. We don't ever book him. Where else are you working, Ultimo? Oh, a lot of places. UWA and CMLL and SWS. All right. I mean, I feel like, we don't really use him enough to give him the exclusive written, but boy, he's good. He's real good. See, the problem with him complaining like that was it got me to go back and look at his stats, and I was like, oh, wait a second. I should be pushing him, which means I will be giving him more matches, not less. House show in the Southeast, almost 1,000 people. We'll take that. Like this picture of Bill Eadie because it makes me want to go, bleh. Okay, Saturday night, almost 500,000. All right, here we go, folks. Beach Blast. I think it automatically booked the Mobile Civic Center because I'm pretty sure we can run a much bigger venue. Let's check these backstage incidents. Chris Jericho, what'd you do? Entertain the locker room with the poker tournament. Great. Yeah, let's check these venues because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can draw almost 50,000 people, which is nuts, by the way. I know I say that every time, but it is truly comical. So what's like at the biggest venue even over here? The Memphis Pyramid? Although that's not very beachy, so I would see why it would send us to Mobile. Well, Mobile only holds like 10,000, so that's really cutting us off. 50,000 Dustinites, that's right. I mean, I feel like if the name of the show is Beach Blast, we kind of have to do Southeast, unless we just go crazy and go to like California or something. Maybe we go like Southwest, where we wouldn't draw that many less people. Honestly, there aren't any venues in the game big enough for us to even pick. So yeah, let's just run fucking Mobile. Who cares? What is this? The Oracle Arena in Oakland? No, Oakland, not really a beach town. What's our best attendance? It's either Southeast or Mid-South. Probably Southeast. Oh, Mid-Atlantic is also very good, but Mid-Atlantic has like 5 venues. It's Greensboro Coliseum. Greensboro, also not beachy. Not beachy. I don't know, let's just run Mobile. Like, I think we're just going to stay in Mobile. Screw it. Or we could just do a generic venue, but y'all know how I feel about that. Don't like it. Let's do the Amway in Orlando, which is also not a beach town, but it's Florida. People from out of state won't know it's not a beach town. We'll go to Orlando. Didn't TK book a beach show in Cleveland? He sure did. And he was like, oh, look, no, it's the beaches of the Great Lakes. Everyone calls the beach, obviously. I'm not weird, you're weird. All right, let's do this. We are going to start. I think Sting and Roddy Piper will be the main event. Now, before the show, we were talking about if Roddy Piper is going to do this job to Sting. Here's the thing. We don't care. He's on a 3-month contract. What's he going to do? Leave? So yeah, WCW World Heavyweight title, 16 minutes. I'm giving them the storytelling. And Sting is retaining. Alright, no problems. Roddy's fine with it. Alright, next up. Oh, is 2 out of 3 falls one of the matches? Is 2 out of 3 falls not one of the fucking default matches? Oh, 2 out of 3 falls spelt out. Okay, great. So we're going to go like 25. We're going to go Ricky Steamboat. We're going to go Dustin Rhodes. 25. How's Dustin's cardio? Stamina, 4676. We might want to do chat. What do you think? Do you think we should do slow build here? Probably, right? Just in case. Anyway, Dustin's winning. And that is the end of the feud. And then we're going to do an angle after this where... Always slow build. Oh, okay. You should tell them to do the first 2 falls in 3 minutes. Listen, they might. I don't tell them how to do the falls. That's on them. We are going to have Dustin celebrating, and then, of course, like Ventura is going to come out, and Sabu, and Saturn, and Raven, and all his boys. Steamboat's going to be looking pretty dejected. He just lost clean here to Dustin Rhodes. But you know what? He lost clean to Dustin Rhodes. He's a man of honor and respect. And, Dustin was the better man tonight. So, Ricky Steamboat shakes Dustin's hand. I'll leave this 6 minutes, because there's all this celebrating and stuff first, and we'll really draw it out, like, oh, is Steamboat going to do it? Of course he does. It's Ricky Steamboat. Alright, we are going to do... Big Van Vader. Taking on Bam Bam Bigelow. We're going to go 12 minutes. United States title on the line. This is, of course, a wild brawl. Where do I even put in... I see replacement referee, but is special referee in here? Do I just put them as the ref? Let's see. Replacement referee. Alright, I guess I just set them at referee from here. Like, we could just do... Yeah. I know... Listen, I know people on YouTube said we could do this, but I'm scared. I'm scared about doing this. I think I might just cheese it like I planned to the whole time. Let's do replacement ref, Ron Simmons. And then let's also do turn. Oh, I can't because he's not in the match. Fuck. Alright. Well, the turn will be afterwards, I guess. Basically, the finish here is going to be Ron Simmons fucks Bam Bam over here. So let's do Vader wins. Oh, wait, no, I can do a turn. Okay, never mind. I mean, I don't know how the game works. Don't mind me. We are going to turn Ron Simmons on Bam Bam. That's how we'll do it. Bam Bam Bigelow should be turned on by Ron Simmons. He will be. I guarantee it. All right. All right, next up. Oh, Street Fight. Will 3v3 Street Fight be in the game? Yes! Sick. Alright, we'll give this like 13. Rick Rude. Steve Austin. Mike Awesome. Versus Beautiful Bobby. Arn. Larry Z. Do we? I don't think we want to do a wild brawl here, so I'm gonna give them like 15. I'm trying to think here, because Rude has kind of already gone for both titles, so the good guys could win. Although we could. Oh, you know what we should do? The tag titles are very much like a black hole of teams that can wrestle the Steiners. We should have the bad guys win. And then we should do fucking like Rick Rude and Mike Awesome or something going for the tag titles. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Gonna good old bad guys win the feud here. Sting wants to put over Austin. Sting does want to put over Austin. That is true. So you are going to pin. You can pin Beautiful Bobby. That's fine. Is this the end of this? I mean, what else do we do from here? I don't know. Let's end this storyline. Let's end this storyline. All right, let's do this ladder match. One v one ladder. Let's go like 13 minutes. Eddie Guerrero, Jushin Thunder Liger. WCW Light Heavyweight title. You guys can steal the show. This is going to be the end of this feud, too. Honestly, when I had Eddie win the belt, the original plan was like, he's going to lose it back to Liger, obviously. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like, who would be our next people going for this title, right? Because we have Ultimo as a babyface, we have Jericho as a babyface, we have Too Cold as... Like, I feel like we have a lot more babyface challengers. So, maybe Eddie just retains. Crazy bump. Do you... I mean, listen. I don't want to kill Jushin Thunder Liger. Pillman, that's true. We do have Pillman. But we already did Pillman Liger. So that's the thing. Time to move Liger onto the main event scene. We'll see. The thing with Liger is, like, he's over for our light heavyweights, but he's not, like, over. He's, like, 40s. So it's really not time to move him to the main event scene. But Eddie's, like, just as over. In fact, Eddie's more over. So, yeah, Eddie's probably winning here, and then we'll probably do, like, Eddie and Ultimo, or, like, Eddie and Too Cold, maybe. Oh, fuck. Oh, I love Eddie feuding with the light heavyweights in the band and joining the cowboy group. That's so fucking funny. Turning them into like a mariachi band. Oh yeah, Liger's getting great ratings for sure, but he's not over. But what I'm saying is we can't put him in a world title feud, but I mean we got other belts. We got a TV title, you know, we got a TV title, we got a US title. He doesn't have to go right after, you know, the world title. Yeah, I think Eddie's going to win. Eddie's going to win. Two tag. This is true. We do have two tag titles. I do often forget that because I made them become one belt, but we do technically have two of them. I know I can put him in main events. I can do anything I want. but I don't think he's, you know, I don't think he's earned it yet. He's, you know, we've got a whole card he can go up. We don't have to rush him into it. Let's do Steve Regal and Dan Severn for the TV title. Now this is an interesting one because we have gotten Steve Regal over to where we, you know, like, Dan Severn might be too good for this fucking TV title. So maybe he still has to blow off the feud with Steve Austin. Steve Austin just kind of got taken away for a while. We'll keep it on Dan. Although we could do Steve Regal and Liger for the TV title. That would be sick. All right, we're gonna have Regal win this. 15 minutes. Television title. Technical masterclass. I'm not gonna end the feud though. Let's do it that way. And then we could have Steve Austin and Dan Severn in a non-title feud. That's how they'll do that. All right, so we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Steve Regal is going to win. And we are going to do interference from Steve Austin on Dan Severn. And they'll be like, oh, these two have, we'll have commentary's really going to have, because we kind of just dropped that Dan Severn and Steve Austin were feuding. So we're going to have commentary really put over here. Like, oh, there's Steve Austin. He lost that TV title to Dan Severn and he hasn't forgotten it. That kind of thing. All right, perfect. That will open, because I'm always afraid of where else to put Technical Masterclass. All right, we got a lot of time left. We have to book promos for sure. We definitely have to book Dusty and Steamboat cutting a promo for sure. Just them hyping the main event. Dusty, Steamboat, hype. Main event. Well, yeah, that's not the main event. Hype, 2 out of 3 falls. It's the people's main event. Real ones know. And then we will also do the same with Dustin and Jesse Ventura talking about Steamboat. Ventura, Dustin, hype, 2 out of 3 falls. Let's do. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the tag title match, did I? I skipped that one. I was already into adding promos mode. 2v2. Go like 12. Yeah, you know what? We'll do Wild Brawl for this one as well. We'll go 10. You know what? I don't trust Abby. We'll go 8-minute Wild Brawl for the WCW World Tag Team. United States Tag Team. We do Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, Cactus, and Abdullah. Yeah. Oh, I know I still got to... The thing with the band 6-man is the band 6-man is like a if we have time match. Like, that can be a dark if it needs to be, but we should have plenty of time. Scott Steiner, you can win. Wild Brawl. Oh yeah, we're only at 140 minutes. We still have like 40 minutes to kill. So yeah, we can add the band 6-man. This gets like 10 minutes. So that is Mike Barton, Tracy Smothers, and Steve Armstrong against PN News, Van Hammer, and Chris Jericho. What a match. Yeah, I don't think anyone in the Young Pistols is like, well, Tracy's not that far off. Yeah, I feel like we got to add some heat to this thing. So let's see if we can have Tracy pin like Van Hammer. Let's do a good old tainted victory. Get some heat, brother. All right, great. And then let's do Let's do a big Sting celebration after the main event. Let's have like the Steiner brothers go out there and like, you know, hoist him up on their shoulders. His good friend, his good established friend in this universe, Jushin Thunder Liger, he's out there helping. Really, the Steiners are helping hold Sting up, and Liger's like, he's supervising, you know. And then we will also just do, I think Piper should cut a promo earlier in the show. Might as well, you know, do that while we're here. While we have him. Piper hypes the main event. Just gotta text Abby for the botch. Oh, there's gonna be some receipts in that match, brother. Yeah, there's I would count on it. Alright, so we are opening with the TV title. And then I think I'm fine with a promo after that. So yeah, Piper there is probably good. Mike Barton and the Young Pistols versus the Band is the most second on the card match I've ever seen. Tag title match. Let's put this ladder match between these two promos. Dangerous Alliance, Van Vader, Ricky Steamboat. Too much. Let's get one of these promos in, like, up here, maybe. Spread them out a little bit more. Oh, you know what? We should also do an angle after Ron Simmons turns heel with Big Van Vader and Ron and Teddy Long, where they're all gonna, like, embrace and shake hands. And then Jim Ross goes, "Oh my God, I can't believe these two were just trying to kill each other a month or two ago." Simmons, Long, and Vader embrace. Put that up here. Oh, down one. And that puts us at 167 minutes. I think that's good for the main show. Yeah, I think it's good for the main show. So from here, we're just going to book some dark matches. Probably just gonna book a dark match battle royal every time. It's just easier. We probably could put a 15-man battle royal on here easy. Dark match. 15 men, 15 minutes. A minute each. Exclude already booked. Let's see. Barry Windham. You're in there. Brian Pillman, you're in there. Chris Candido, you're in there. You know, we'll put Too Cold in there. Why not? Dusty, no, Dusty doesn't need to do it. Jerry Lynn, you're in there. Jimmy Garvin, you're in there. Johnny B. Bad, sure. Junkyard, Koloff, you're in there. Smiley, sure. You know what? Maybe Saturn, Raven, and Sabu will have a separate match, although this is going to take up so much time. Waltman, you're in there. Also, who will even be left? Yeah, we need 5 more guys. Yeah, they're just going to have to be in it. Saturn, Raven, Sabu, Scott Norton, and last but certainly not least, the Diamond Stud. Who's winning this match? Flying Brian, probably. Yeah, he's been getting really good numbers. Barry Windham's kind of the only other guy could maybe be is like Koloff. Koloff is really over, although he's not nearly as good. Yeah, let's put Pillman over. I just realized that too many of my champions are heels. I think because I keep going like, oh, maybe Pillman could go for one of these other belts, but it's like, no, Vader, he can't wrestle Vader, and can't. I just put that other belt on Regal. Can't do that. Oh, maybe we do Pillman and Dan Severn, and I go back and change that. Oh, we are gonna change that. We are gonna change that. Plans change. All right, Brian Pillman. You're winning this. Because we could have Brian... Well, do we want to do that? Because I just teamed him with Waltman. So I was going to say, we could put Waltman and Steve Austin together. What a crazy idea that would be. In the Dan Severn feud. Nah, I'll keep it how I have it. So I'm already doing this thing with him and Waltman and all that. But he's still going to win this Battle Royal, but I'm not going to undo the other booking I've done. Nikita Koloff is unhappy. Okay. Here's how we're going to fix this. Nikita Koloff, you are no longer in the match. Z-Man, hey, guess what, buddy? You're in it now. Congrats. What? Did I not take him out? Oh, did I grab him from the wrong side? No? Okay. Z-Man. Add. Save? Book sec. Okay, there we go. So now Koloff gets his own pre-show match. Nikita Koloff. Taking on George South. What a match. A main event anywhere in the world. Here's some matches. Ooh, the fans are expecting a show with around 80% matches, and you are currently at 80%. Got him. All right, that is the show. I think this is good. I think this is a good show. 83. What do you think, chat? Let's get some numbers in before I hit start. Definitely wasn't just an excuse for me to drink some water. A 66 on Koloff and George South. You'll take that. 85, 82, 9. 9 seems rough, Skiff. I'm gonna say you meant a 90. No Ventura. What do you mean no Ventura? $15-man Battle Royal, got a 62. That checks out. It was a match. Sabu was off his game. He kept trying to do stuff, and we were like, no, you don't. It's a Battle Royal. You don't have to do anything. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, you don't. You can just hang out. He's very confused by this. Oh, 81 on Regal and Dan Severn. I will take that for sure. I was like, bro, Dan Severn's going crazy. This is what, like 100% the wildest signing I've ever made. Maybe in any TEW save ever. Dude's just coming in off the street, getting 80s. Wasn't even doing anything. Sabu definitely eliminated himself, for sure. Yeah. Tried to do that triple jump moonsault and just went flying. But anyway, congrats to the new TV champion, Steve Regal. Steve Regal getting 64s is very good. It's kind of getting overshadowed by Dan Severn. But, like, a guy getting a 64 is, like, more in line with what the TV champion should probably be doing. Dan Severn might like wrestle Dustin Rhodes when Dustin Rhodes wins the world title. That might be like his first big feud. Though we're talking about like January fucking 93 at this point. That's a long time from now. Roddy Piper, just cutting a promo. Just doing Roddy Piper stuff. He's gonna whoop that Stinger, all that stuff. Hit him with a peach. Called it Peach Blast. 53. Yeah, listen, every pay-per-view needs a match where you're just like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Can't all be bangers. People gotta go get popcorn or whatever. We advanced the story but lost it heat, you know, as one does. $75 on this. I will take that. That's like the best Steiners match we've had. Which is crazy because it was an 8-minute Wild Brawl. Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong with the Steiners. I've been trying to have them like wrestle matches. I should just have them beat people up. Maybe that's the key. But yeah, this, I mean, for a, like, I don't even know who's going to challenge for the tag titles kind of thing, this turned out quite well. I guess there's a chance Stan could leave the company to train for an MMA fight. I mean, it's 1992 currently, so, like, there should not be. But maybe in, like, 94? Maybe. I mean, he might go do UFC 1. I don't know. If Dan Severn was a successful wrestler, would he have even bothered doing those early UFCs? I don't know. Probably not. 78 on the ladder match? The show's going so far. They liked this ladder match thing. They thought it was neat. Yep, 94. Dusty going to Steve-O being like, look, baby, listen, I know you think you got this in the bag, but let me tell you, I got in the ring with Dustin at the Great American Bash. And he's really coming into his own, baby. You gotta watch out there. 75 on this street fight. I will take it. Though I had hoped this would do a little better, but I will definitely take it. Probably gonna go with, like... That sounds like I'm putting Steve Austin back with Dan Severn again. So we'll probably do, like, Rude and Mike Awesome as a tag team? Sure, why not? That's something. No idea what these guys are gonna be doing. We'll figure it out. Something. Yeah, 97 on these promos. I cannot believe what has become of Dustin Rhodes. This is what WCW wanted to happen in 1992. They wanted Dustin Rhodes to become like the biggest star in the universe, and didn't really pan out. But in this alternate universe, I guess, you know, they didn't try making him a heel. Maybe that was the issue. They pushed him as a blue collar babyface. Oh, this slapped. Oh, 85. Okay. 9 segments. Yeah, that should be plenty. Complete success. Ron Simmons is a bad guy now. And then 75 for him and Vader. Oh my god. Oh my god, they shook hands. My god, I can't believe... Tony Schiavone, I can't believe what I'm seeing. 83, okay. Okay. Good stuff here. Big clean victory here for Dustin Rhodes. Won the first fall, Steamboat got the second, and then he finished him with the Running Bulldog in fall 3. Whew, 98. Although I should say the people being rated here are Dustin, Ventura, and Steamboat, but still, 98. We're going crazy. These guys all just stood there. 82. I'll take an 82. Honestly, considering Sting got a 71 and Piper got a 69, and 82 is wild. So we got big boosts for just this being a hot feud. You know, which is good. We are lucky it's 1992. Sting penalized for holding back. Sting, my guy, it is the main event of Beach Blast. We got 18,000 people in the Amway Arena. You want to maybe try a little bit? I don't know. And then the Stinger out here celebrating. These guys holding him up. You know, the boys, the squad. 85. That's got to be our best show. That show killed. Make speech. Ricky Steamboat. That's how you put a guy over. Dustin Rhodes is the biggest star in the business right now because of Ricky Steamboat. Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow went wild. That was a crazy match. Probably put Vader over a lot. Let's do Bam Bam. Get on the bench a little bit. You're back off the bench. Killing it. Who else do we want to put over? Let's, is there anyone I think might be mad at me? Liger's probably fine. I mean, I don't really care if Piper gets mad at me because he's leaving so soon. What do I get for predicting the 85? Great job, Jaren. Proud of you. That's your reward. Let's just put Sting over. Hey, Sting, good job, man. Steamboat, pleased. Bam Bam, pleased. Sting, pleased. If I had a peanut, I'd give it to you. Sting didn't even try. Well, maybe, listen, maybe he'll try next time. If I'm nice. Here, Jaren, here's your reward. You get 4 raccoons. Main event was also on. We had an all-time great pay-per-view, but also that terrible main event right beforehand. Chris Candido is clumsy. All right, thanks, Dustin. I'm telling you, Dustin is going crazy. Mike is clumsy. All right. We got 5,000 views on the. I don't know where we're airing Beach Blast on free TV, but it didn't do well. Pay-per-view, 700,000 buys. All right, cool. I think it's time for Vader to take that title from Sting with help from Simmons. Listen, we have a long-term plan, maybe for the first time ever on our world title, and I am not deviating from it. I guess some of y'all might have missed it if you missed the beginning of the last stream. But the long-term plan, if we bring up the events here, we just had Beach Blast, we got Clash, we got Havoc. World War III is going to be Fall Brawl. Maybe I'll even just change that right now. It's Fall Brawl. Is Fall Brawl just not even here? It's just not here. That's weird. So here's basically the plan. I don't know what Dustin Rhodes is going to do at Halloween Havoc. We'll figure that out. We're going to have to give him a short-term feud. And then World War III will be... So right after Halloween Havoc, we're going to start the Dustin Sting feud. We're going to do Team Dustin versus Team Sting, War Games match, Fall Brawl. And then at Starrcade, it is Sting and Dustin for the world title in our big show of the year. So that is the plan. You know... I guess Vader Sting could be the Halloween Havoc match, as that's open, but Vader's really kind of entwined in this Ron Simmons Bam Bam thing right now. Although that said, we do kind of need to figure out what's. We got a Clash in September and then a Havoc in October. We definitely need to figure those out. You're not gonna book 90 guys in a Battle Royal? No. Also, it's crazy to me that Fall Brawl is not even one of the, like, he's got fucking Hog Wild and Rolled Wild and Bash at the Beach, but no Fall Brawl in the inactives. All right. Fall Brawl. I mean, there's plenty of Fall Brawl logos. Just go with this one. Yep, sure. You know, I'm just gonna do none, but we'll know to book it as a War Games. There's already an event. Where the fuck is it? What do you mean? Oh, you know what it is? This scrolls down a lot more. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I got you. Alright, so World War III, you are going to be dormant, because we don't want this. And then Fall Brawl. You are now active. You are in November instead of September. Everything else should be fine. Really like the idea of Eddie joining the Cowboys. Yes, Eddie joining the Cowboys. Right. That's that's the thing that we're doing. All right. All right, I think we got to get the notepad going here. So our next major event is going to be Clash 20. So let's work towards that. Which means it's notepad time. All right. Clash 20. So let's say what we for sure know we're doing. I would say it's pretty certain that we are doing Vader and Ron Simmons versus Bam Bam and someone. I would say it is pretty certain that we are doing Regal and Liger for the TV title. I would say it is pretty certain that we are doing Steve Austin and Dan Severn. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, we'll do that. I was thinking because Sting was like, "Oh, I want to put Steve Austin over." Maybe I was like, maybe we just do like Steve Austin and Sting, but he wants to put him over. we can't put the world title on Steve Austin. So we'll do Austin Severn. What is the Clash? What are we doing with the big dogs here? Piper's still going to be around, right? Because I know we only have him on a 3-month contract. He has 2 months left. 2 months and a week. And Clash is in... Oh, that's a long fucking time from now. It is week 3, September. Okay. And then Halloween Havoc is week 4, October. Let's make this Clash a little closer, because that's a long time. Let's maybe do like week 4, August. Do it like a month sooner? Piper would leave right after Clash 20. Well, not now that I... well, not now that we moved it. So Piper will be here, which will give us a big heal. So Piper's got to put another guy over before he leaves, quite frankly. So who... Cactus is a heal. Oh, Steamboat wants to put over Cactus. That's the feud. Steamboat and Cactus. That's one thing decided. Piper has face to put over Dustin. I mean, we can't really turn him face without tanking him. But yes, most of the people I would want him to put over are heels, which is annoying. Like, I would want him to put over, like, Brian Pillman, but he's a heel. He could put over Liger. He could put over any of the guys of the Good Alliance, but that's... I mean, those guys are all old. Or, like, Koloff. He could put Koloff over, but, like, eh. Who else wanted to put Cactus over? It was Rick Rude, right? Because I think it actually might be fun to turn Cactus babyface. Because we don't really have a lot going for him as a heel right now. So maybe we do Steamboat Cactus at Clash. Actually, no. No. We do Piper Cactus. With the Cactus face turn. That's what we're going to do. Currently heel. Can work it, but yeah. We're going to turn him face. We need Sting next person. Well, Sting doesn't... Like, the thing with Clash is you don't have to put a world title on it, you know? It's like a free TV show. It's like a TV special. But yeah, I mean, we do need to figure out who his next, you know, challenger is for sure. I'm just going to put Steiner's Dangerous Alliance down here. Sing Bam Bam. Bam Bam is a face, and he's doing this thing. As a team. Oh, Sting as the Bam Bam's friend. Yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, let me look at what else we're doing here, but that's like a decent tag match main event. It would definitely pull a good number. I mean, Pillman would be wild, but I don't think we can. I don't think we could get Pillman there in time, but it would be wild. Although, again, it's Clash of the Champions. It doesn't have to be like a big giant, you know what I mean? Like Brian Pillman could be like a B-level title match for a Clash of the Champions. I think that would actually be kind of cool. Bam Bam's friend is going to be Steamboat, because I just realized I have nothing for him since I did Piper Cactus. So then we will do Sting, Pillman. WCW title. Vader and Ron Simmons versus Bam Bam and Steamboat. Regal Liger TV title. Austin Severn, Piper Cactus, Steiner's Dangerous Alliance. I mean, that's a pretty good blueprint for what we're going to be doing. And then down here, We'll go like Halloween Havoc. Because once we do Sting, we would need another. Oh, you know what? Hold on. What the fuck is Dustin doing? Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, what is Dustin doing? We do have the entire Good Alliance just chilling. And Dustin has a group, so I guess that would be that would be the short-term thing. Oh, we've already done Dustin and Nikita. So I'm gonna say Dustin. Actually, let's just put American Nightmares versus Good Alliance. We'll figure out the specifics later. That probably won't be the exact match. I doubt we'll do like, we might do like Dustin versus fucking Arn or something. I don't know. But that's just the general feud. We're gonna do the Nightmares and the Good Alliance. Just kind of worked out that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and of course, last but certainly not least. Again, this is kind of just the feud. It might not be the exact match. Band versus Eddie, Pistols, Barton. We'll need a name for that group, but that's what we're calling it for now. That's a loaded clash. That's a big old clash. I don't really. Dusty's weird because like he pulls great numbers and we should be booking him, but also he's like old and should be retired, so I don't know. Right now I have the Steiners. I have Rude and Awesome going with the Steiners. I mean, maybe Dusty goes on the. Well, I don't know. We got to figure out something with Dusty and Dustin. Because I had them shake hands, but I don't plan on turning. Maybe we should turn fucking Dusty heel, which is kind of crazy. But like, I don't know. The story I kind of, accidentally started was that Dusty respects him now, right? So like, yeah, maybe that's the fucking story. Dustin has two dads. He has Jesse Ventura and Dustin Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes, and they're both gonna manage him. And we're gonna fucking get 100 every time when those guys just talk and Dustin stands there. Or maybe Dusty will go on Sting's side when that feud starts. I don't know. Listen, we got a long time to figure this shit out. It's only July in the game. Because, you know what, we gotta put Dusty in the fucking War Games match, and he would be on Sting's team. That makes a lot of sense. We gotta keep him babyface. We gotta keep him babyface. Also, I just want to check. That has to be our best show, right? Yeah. Although we have 4 episodes of Saturday Night that were like almost just as good, which is crazy. Ooh, thought that froze for a second. Got scared. The Confederation formed. Oh no. I feel a little bit better that it's all Japan women because they don't know. They don't know. You know what I mean? Fly cheating steers. Oh boy. Oh no, WWA New Jersey. Oh, these are some wrestlers. We got Shane. We got the franchise, who's actually decently over, but stinks. Those are, yeah, those are not great stats. Early '90s Indies, folks. Dick Murdoch's still hanging around. He's only 45. God, this is what a 45-year-old used to look like. Johnny Rottens. Yeah, this is not the Kamala, but a Kamala. Oh, oh, it's me, Morrow. Oh, hold on. It's 1992, and he's 2020. He's 22 years old. Hold on. It's me, Mauro Ranallo. I'm much younger and have a much higher tone. Pain. You can just call yourself Pain. Oh, Tracy Smothers. Tracy, you don't have to do this. All right, I don't want to get into booking another Saturday night, so I think we're just gonna call it here. Didn't get super far this week, but we booked a pay-per-view. We set a course for the Clash in August, and we have our long-term plan with Dustin and Sting at Starrcade. So this was a planning episode, so we got that done. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thursday, for real, AEW. I believe we also have a pay-per-view coming up on that one, right? I don't remember now. You skip a week and it's just like, who knows what we were doing. God, I'll have to look at the fucking file. No idea. But yeah, tune in for that on Thursday. Of course, next Tuesday for more WCW. We'll start all our new feuds and everything. And that's gonna do it. Bye, everybody.